Hello, Prue Jones from Place Coastal Property with your weekly property report. Today is Monday, July the 29th. My goodness, the year is flying by, isn't it? It'll be the spring market before we know it. And I'll talk about that shortly, but last week there were 17 sales across the suburbs that we track. 11 of them were in Rosebud though, and the sales ranged between 682 at a property in 36 Kennington Road, which was a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom property, very cute, on 363 square metres, sold for 682. There was 192 7th Avenue, a little 2-bedroom brick cottage on 386 square metres, sold for 620, and that was the entry price into Rosebud. Top sale was $873,000 for a lovely property in Demosa Avenue, 3 bedrooms, 1 bathrooms on a large parcel of land, 980 square metres, and that sold for $873,000. That was the top sale in the suburb. Quite a few sales in Rosebud were suppressed. Of course, I do have the sale figures in front of me, but we can't advertise them as the vendors quite rightly have asked for them to be suppressed. One sale in Rye, 31 Dundas Street, was on the market for quite some time. If you know of the property, it was next to the veterinary surgeon near the roundabout, the corner of Dundas and Melbourne Road. So actually, it was a lovely house, photographed very well, and quite a time capsule of a property, but very well maintained and sold for 1.12, which is quite a strong result there. 4 sales in Capel Sound, and top sale there was $840,000 for a lovely property in Curlew Drive. And there was another one in Waiuna Street, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms on 565 square metres, sold for $843. The other sales were 775 for Kingfisher Avenue, number 35, a 4-bedroom home. Very good value, that one. And Sanctuary Park Drive, which was a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1 car on 555 square metres. That sale was suppressed, but it did sell in certainly the range that all the other houses sold for. Only one sale in Sorrento, 103 Lady Nelson Drive. That sale was suppressed, but a strong result. 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 2 cars, 783 square metres. Lovely single level weatherboard style home, very coastal looking and very light and breezy. So quite a lovely property, that one. No sales in Blairgowrie, Fingal, Cape Shank, St Andrews Beach or Tukguruk, which is surprising. Usually there are sales in Tukguruk. So as I said, 17 sales, 11 of them in Rosebud, and this is not unusual for this time of year. We do see certainly a slowdown in buyer activity. Our opens were quite sparsely attended over the weekend, but the weather was quite atrocious anyway. And the snow is still very good. So I'm sure that a lot of our buyers are either up at the snow or possibly overseas enjoying the warmer weather of the Northern Hemisphere. Which leads me to what I was alluding to earlier, and that is it time to start to get your homes ready for sale if you are thinking of selling in the spring? And we do anticipate that there may be some more supply than usual this coming spring, and I think there is a lot of discussion about that through property circles, particularly linked to the cost of holding holiday homes and investment properties, short-term rental properties more so. And it is becoming a weight that owners are seriously considering as to if it is worth carrying that financial burden. And as the cost of money rises, that burden naturally becomes a heavier weight to bear financially. And it is causing some people to make a difficult decision that the holiday home or the holiday investment, the short-term rental property must be sold. It's a difficult decision, and certainly one that's not made lightly. But as the cost of money starts to rise, sometimes there's no other way forward. And for this reason, we do believe that there will be an increased supply of homes on the market. So what do you do? How do you counter that? How do you control that? Well, in some degrees, in what the market does and how it responds to supply and demand and so forth, it's difficult, impossible to control. The things that you can control are your timing and your presentation. They're the things you can control. And the price that you offer it to the market at, the opening price. And what I mean by that is that before you go to market, even after all the appraisals are done, before you go to market, so the day that your property is going to launch on the internet, it's vital to see what else is sold that is a direct comparison to your property, to ensure that the price range is as accurate as possible, because that is going to attract your market. And there's very little value in a market like this of going to market at a high price, higher than everything else, and hoping that a buyer is going to come and look at your property over the other more keenly priced homes. It's a very important discussion to have, and one which can save you time and save you money. And I'm happy to discuss that with you more in detail if you would like to call me and have a discussion about what it may look like, the market outlook for the springtime, timing, when is the best time to go to market, and the things that you really need to do to ensure that a buyer not only notices your home, but actually visits it. And there's a difference. Have a lovely day, have a lovely week, and keep warm. And we will see you all again next week with our next property report. And then we will be in August. So approaching the spring market very rapidly. Have a great week, and I'll see you next week. Thank you so much.